Hello and welcome to Please Stay and Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to do a double crochet. To get started, you'll need a few things. You'll need a darning needle to weave your ends in. You'll need a pair of scissors or something to cut your yarn with. You'll need a crochet hook and some yarn, and whichever of these you have will be fine. Now to begin with, I'm going to make a slip knot. If you don't know how to do a slip knot or chain stitch, just check out my first video and I take you step by step through it. But for a quick refresher, this is how I do my slip knot. I take my yarn, I wrap it around my index finger, I take the loop that's on my finger and I fold it down. I then take my hook and I place it underneath that strand that's in the middle, and I pull it up for my slip knot. Now doing my swatch today, I'm only going to do 7 stitches. For a double crochet, you will need your 7 stitches plus 2, or you do whatever your pattern tells you to do. To do a chain stitch, it's real easy. You just yarn over, you pull through the loop that's on your hook, and you've done a chain stitch. I'm going to go ahead and do my 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 2, because I'm doing a double. Now to start with, I'm going to go back to the 4th chain from my hook. I don't count the one that's on my hook. I start counting with this one. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the chain stitch we'll be going into. So to do the double crochet, you yarn over, going into the 4th chain from your hook, you yarn over again, pull through your chain stitch, giving you 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. I'll show you this one more time. We're going to yarn over, we're going to go into the next chain stitch, yarn over, pulling through, giving us 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. If you're having trouble with that, just either rewind the video or just watch it again. Now doing a double crochet, some of the patterns will tell you to count your chain stitch and some won't. Today we're going to pretend like our chain stitch counts as a double crochet. So I've got 1, 2, 3 double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and work to the end, and then we'll start on the 2nd row. So just remember to yarn over, insert into the next stitch, yarn over, pulling through, giving you your 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. I'm going to go ahead and work all the way to the end. And this one should be number 7. Now remember, don't ever crochet into your slip knot because it'll mess your count. Now since I didn't count as I went, I'm going to go ahead and count them now to make sure I have 7. So if you look at the top of your stitches, you got these little V's, and this is what we're going to count. We don't ever count the one that's on our hook. We'll start right here. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and number 7 is that top chain of our chain 3. Now to start on our 2nd row, we're going to chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. You'll turn your work, and now since our chain 3 is going to count as our first double crochet, we're not going to go into this first stitch right here. we're going to go into the second stitch. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the second stitch, making sure we have both strands of yarn. We're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. This now counts as 2 double crochets because we count chain as 1 and then our double crochet as 1. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, making sure you go under both strands, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. I'm going to go ahead and work all the way to the end because that last stitch is a little difficult. Okay, we now have 6 double crochets. Now for our 7th one, we're going to go into that chain 3 stitch. Now if you want, you can go in, you can just grab one strand of yarn right here and go in. But I like to make it a little more difficult, I guess. And I prefer to go in and grab 2 strands of yarn. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go in right, I'm going to go in right there, which will give me 2 strands. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And that's a double crochet. Now if you want to finish, the way I finish is I just chain 1, and then I cut my yarn. I pull it on through, and that gives me a nice little knot. Now if you're going to go ahead and do more than one, you'll go ahead and chain up 3. You'll turn your work, and not going into this first one here, you'll go into the second one here. And that's how you do a double crochet. Just remember, when you're learning to do something new, small steps are better than no steps.